folks, welcome back to Schedule 1. And it's been a little while. I took a little bit of a break from YouTube, and the game's had an update in that gap. There's a new building that we can buy, and I need to remind myself what the heck we were up to. I think we need to deposit some of our vast sum of cash that we have, because it's better that we've got some cash in the bank. So let's put 4 grand in the bank. I think that'll probably be useful. I think we had just achieved the level we needed to gain access to the warehouse once it opens, which is going to be good. It's been so long, I do not remember at all what we were up to. We are going to order another dead drop of cough medicine, ready for when we can switch to making methylated spirits. And I'm not sure what we have left in the hotel. Nothing, as our buddy Benjamin. He still has some supplies, which is great. Yeah. And we have some customers coming in. So let's set that up, I guess, because we really are kind of mostly... We have only one of those. So let's just go back to the sweatshop and see what we've got on the shelves. When I looked at the save date, I think it had been 17 days since I loaded this up, which is kind of a long time. So I've really have forgotten what we were up to. The plants all need watering. So I'm going to delist this guy for now, because it's kind of a mess to mix. So yes, we will do that one, because it looks like we've got a bunch of that bagged up already. So that's good. Let's grab our watering can, get those plants growing again. Yep. There we go. So my plan, once we can get into the warehouse, is to buy some more of the grow light setups, so significantly expand our ability to produce products, and employ someone to do the growing for us. We probably will get a mission from Uncle Nelson to start cooking methylated spirits. I'm hoping we will quite quickly unlock the better mixing station, because it makes everything a lot easier. And we'll get a botanist working in here, growing for us, and I'll probably set up a mixing facility in the hotel room. I'm kind of split on so every other playthrough I've done. So I've been playing this a lot where I've not been making videos. Every other time that I've played this, I've ended up trying to do everything. So we probably want to be trying to get more customers as well. Western Gas Mart, okay. So I've tried to I've got a save that's somewhat late game, and I'm trying to produce all 3 products at once. And I'm kind of wondering with this one, Dean is, I think you're second floor, aren't you? Hello, sir. Would you like to maybe buy some products from us? Your friend Molly is a dealer. That is very nice. I don't think we're ready for a second dealer yet. But I think our drop is ready at the skate park. Awesome. Dean is over in that building. Okay. Jerry, you don't live there. You are not there. Where are you, Dean? Where are you, sir? Ah, you're in the tattoo shop, aren't you? Yeah. No, that's not what we wanted. 88% chance. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Excellent. I wonder if yet we can... the other thing we should do, actually, as it's getting to the evening, is let's go make sure we've got a decent supply of soil in for setting up our growing operation. Once we get our botanist in, so we've currently got 4 long life and 3 of those, so we probably want to go grab some more. Let's get 12 of those. Yeah. And yeah, we'll do yours. I'm not going to barter over prices at the moment. I'm just trying to get my head back in the game. Or back in this save game in particular.
Okay.
Yeah. Benji, you're going to have to wait, buddy. Until we are a bit less discombobulated. We've got 8 seeds. So we might want to order a drop of seeds too. So let's... I'm going to switch to the green crack. We're going to do 1 Granddaddy Purple as well, and I'll explain why once we've got it growing. That's the dogs let out, so... right, so we don't owe him anything. We owe Shirley a little bit. We should... find our clippers. And get... we got the electric ones. I forgot we had these already. Harvest these. And then we can get the botanist to do the rest of it. That's that. That in there. Grab that. Should we jar some of it? We haven't got that many big orders. We could give some to Benji in jars. Maybe. Let's just bag up that a little bit. We can always go and buy more bags from the gas station, so that's not a major problem. Put that there. Let's grab that in case we have any issues, and it's gone 6, so we can now go to the warehouse. So we're probably going to want plenty of inventory space, but we don't have any shelves in there, so Alright. Let's go talk to everyone. So this is the guy that sells weapons. I'm not going to read out all of the text. So honestly, you really don't need weapons that much in the game unless you're going to be messing around with the cops, which you can do if you don't want to deal with the cops that often. You can subdue them and then you don't have to deal with them. You also get experience for subduing the cops, so that is an option for leveling up faster. And I think as the game develops, might become more of a thing when we have to start dealing with the cartel and that kind of thing. This is the guy that we buy a bunch of our less legal supplies from, who we'll be going back to in a moment. And then upstairs is the guy that we hire people from. Okay. Yes, I am the new guy in town. No. We are going to want to hire a botanist in a bit. So let's go grab Taco Ticklers and the skate park. Let's grab... Oh, the curfew's just kicked in. Darn it. Let's just go grab those two. Yeah. Get those back to the... done. And there. Kind of convenient. Done. So yeah, this is the other new... Hello, sir. Would I interest you? No. This is the other new building that you can buy. So it's a storage unit. This has 1 worker available and a delivery bay. I think it's 5 grand, so it's a little bit cheaper than the bungalow. Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper than the bungalow. So dog was just having a drink. And you can have a worker. Or only 1 worker. So it's more of a late game building than an early game one. Really. Let's talk to Uncle Nelson. So Oscar sells everything we need to make methylated spirits, with the exception of pseudo, which we have a supply for. We already have a stock of it, so we are good. So basically our next objective is to cook methylated spirits. And yeah, the bit I need to try and decide is if I want to just focus on that rather than a diverse operation. And I kind of can't decide. And I probably need to if I'm thinking about setting myself up with a grower here. Because the alternative would be that we move this stuff back over to the hotel room, the motel room, which we get to keep. I just don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with it for now and do the two, and maybe we focus on it in a bit. Yeah. Right, let's drop all this stuff off. We need to have brought a whole bunch of shelves. Just thinking we could probably do with a couple of jars because we've got a few bigger deals. So let's just jar up a few. So if you're newer to the game, jars hold 5. Throw the rest of those in there. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, we'll go to all of these, which will generate a load of cash for us, and then we'll go talk to Oscar and try and set up our grow farm. But we are going to be a bit limited because I forgot that I did not buy all of the shelves we would want. We'll get what we can done, but we're going to have a little bit of a problem. So yeah. Motel, skate park. Right. So go do these. So I have to keep stopping for my dogs. Six. So we can do a jar and then a single skate park. Two. Next to the barbershop. Oh, I hate this one. Don't we all? Don't we all? The trick with this one, again, if you're newer to the game, if you face away from the cops, they have they can't see you from as far. So you can see if I turn away, they can't see me. So that's kind of the trick with that spot. Western Gas Mart, Western Warehouse Wharf. Okay. So and now that we've unlocked this, we can go through it. Which is handy. We owe her some cash, so let's throw in a bunch, because then we can order some more. And the reason that I'm ordering more is because it improves our relationship with her, and so we can unlock better quality products, and she will eventually meet with us rather than us having to do dead drops. So just makes life much easier, and we end up making better quality products to provide to our customers. Go. Not great on the skateboard, in case you couldn't tell. 2. Awesome. And I want to have a look on the way back as well at what we've unlocked in the gas mart. That is now 320. Okay, so we still need to drop some cash off for her. We're headed that way anyway. While we're here, so we've got energy drinks. Okay, so we're as far as energy drinks. Okay, cool. Because I'm not going to do the mix that I was doing before. It's overly complicated. But what I want to do now is go drop off everything that we're carrying, so we've got more space to carry things. Let's go do that. So I desperately need more shelf space, but you know, it's something we can sort in the morning at the hardware store. Then my focus initially is not cooking. It's setting up our growing so that we don't have to worry about that quite so much. So we are going to talk to Oscar. We want 8 moisture preserving pots because the 2 that we've got are the plastic pots, so these are better. We want 6 suspension racks. We've already got 2 of them. And then I'm not sure what the lights we have at the moment are. I'm not sure if they're the halogen or the LED. I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to get 6 of the LED grow lights. So that'll let us set ourselves up. Do I take the grow tent back to the motel room to grow the one that I want to grow for? Oh, basically, there's a mix you can do that's kind of like a cheat mix. It lets you run faster, jump higher, and that kind of thing. And I want to grow a bit of that to use for our character. And I might just take that back, the grow tent back, and grow that back in the hotel room. This kind of doesn't really matter too much, but anyway, so we've got that. We brought the soil, so we're not too worried about that. We can get the new packing station, so I'm going to get one of those because that makes life much, much easier. And the next thing we want is the mixing station Mark II, because that makes life even easier. And we do need to get these, but I'd like to get basically 2 of each of these, which is going to be $4 grand. We've already spent nearly 2, so we don't have cash on hand for that, plus the ingredients we need. So I'm not sure how far away we are from the mixing station Mark II, or whether I get another one of these so we can speed up the mixing. I think I'm going to get another one of those. I think that's everything we need. Let's purchase all of that. Oh no, we don't need a bed. We've got a bed. Awesome. So that's at the Western Gas Mart. We'll get that when we go get mixing supplies. And we are going to hire a botanist to the sweatshop. And it costs us £1,000 to sign them on, and then it was 200 a day. So, right, let's go get all of this set up. The dead drop can just sit there, it's fine. And yes, I know it's after 4 AM, but we'll get this done and then we'll progress to the next day. there's our employee, Rachel. And we need to move a whole load of stuff around, and we do not really have the storage to enable it. So this is going to be tricky. You can go in there. Let's just grab that. And we drop some of this stuff down. Yeah. Let's just grab that. This is a bit of a nightmare. This is a bit of a nightmare. This is what happens when you are not organised. Bear with me a moment, folks. And then we can put that there. Pick all of these up again. Yep. And then we can throw that on there. Grab the two. That's packing station. That's mixing station. Let's grab that. These are going to the hotel room. Not buying shelves was a huge mistake. Because not having storage space is such a blocker on being able to do things. So you can go there. You can go in the corner there. And then you can go there. You can go there. That's freed up a little bit of space. We need to take that out of there. That ultimately is going to be sold. We then want to grab those. How good they are, the same ones. Awesome. Those and those. We're going to just throw away the soil that's in those. In fact, those pots we're just going to discard to make space. And this might not be the most efficient, but this is generally how I set this up. I don't claim it's the best. It works. With only one worker, you can't really do huge amounts in this space anyway. So, come on. There. And mostly we need more storage now. So, I'm going to sleep. Move on. We had the energy drink unlocked, didn't we? Yeah. So I'm going to go to the hardware store. We are going to buy 6 large storage shelves, I think. So we're going to put 1 there, which is going to have all of the soil and seeds on it. Still undecided if I want to grow. We'll just let the botanist grow the Grandaddy Purple. So we can get them set up now. So what we need to do is bring up the clipboard, which is keyboard key number 9. And then if we hold down the shift key, we can select all of the pots to manage them and then hit E again. I'm sitting here in the dark. So seed will be any. Destination, I need to put in another shelf. Didn't plan that very well. So we need to empty that. There. Right, one moment. Now I can see the keyboard now. So bring the clipboard back up. Select everything. Hit E. Destination there. So that means all of the props go to that shelf. We then come down here. Select our worker. They need a bed, so they're going to have this bed. Supplies they're going to take from there, and then they can work on 8 pots or drying racks for a botanist. So we're going to assign them to the 8 pots because we do not have access to drying racks yet. And then we need to pay them, so we'll stick in a couple of days worth of pay, and she'll come up and start working. So that's that sorted. I'm going to grab things that I want to take with me over to the other facility. So she'll start growing find your words. Let's go. Yeah, no, we're not growing that anymore, are we? I'm going to... what do you... Yes. Do you... Yes. She wants paying, and then we're going to delist the OG Kush because we're now growing green crack, I think. Why aren't you working, love? I disagree, unless it didn't take all of those pots that we gave you to work. Yeah. Okay, so holding shift down didn't work. So let's do that manually. And what are we actually going to be growing? So we've got green crack. Yeah, so we're going to be growing green crack to sell. So we want to delist the OG Kush, and I'm not going to relist anything until we've got product. Let's see if Benji's got any cash on him. Yep. Nice. Thank you, sir. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go sell the... We'll keep that. We'll keep... Actually, we've got plenty of storage space. We'll hang on to that in case we want it for workers, because weirdly, apparently the workers are better with this guy than the newer packing station. So we'll use that one for stuff we want to save. We've got that. Sorry, Pop is being rather annoying this evening. So let's go grab some... Let's go do that deal we need to go do. Go grab some more baggies to bag up the product we've got. While we wait for growing to happen. I think that's sensible. And then I think probably next time we'll be looking at doing, if we got something, oh, we've got dead drop to pick up while we're over here, haven't we? Yep. And I think we've got another one to pick up. Or did we pick that? Oh, we picked that one up, so we need to go pay her, don't we? But we need to... I know buying 16 is kind of pointless, but that's what we've got to bag, so we'll get that bagged up. Yeah, and this is so much better. This is so much better. Yeah, I know how this works. So it's space to drop, and then we can just hold down button and it rotates, and we drop them. So much better. Sometimes I miss having said how much better it is. But yeah, so much better. So we've got 5, so we could do doing a few more deals actually, because we've got 20 odd. So let's just see if we can. Hello, officer. No, not me. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Have we got any potential customers? Yeah, George is down at the pizza place by the looks of it. And I haven't picked up my skateboard, so we're running. That's okay. I should do that though. Save us some time. I think that's where... Was it George? Yeah. That's Ludwig, but anyway. Maybe at the bar? Yes. 82% is pretty good. Awesome. Mr. File. Prices are not so good, but it's experience, so, you know. Austin. And it's clearing out old product, which is kind of a good thing. And we don't have it listed, so you know, let's try and shift it. Did we bring the baseball bat over? Not sure why I'm walking around with a packet of pseudo either. Maybe I'm feeling a bit stuffy today. So if we now check on our operation over here, she is harvesting product for us. So, yep. Pretty nice. So next time we should be able to mix up something a little bit nicer. But what I was thinking we could do is... Oh, hello, officer. No, I wasn't thinking we could do that at all. Was liberate some cash. There we go. Mix closed, but there is a cash point there. No, you don't want to deal with us. We're not good enough for you, obviously. Oh, hello, officer. Run away. Yes, this is a little bit cheaty, but you know what? They can't get you up here, so... Whether that's going to change in future updates, I don't know, but yeah. Roofs, which this counts as. Hiding in dustbins that have lids usually works, although sometimes they will open them, and if they open them, you're kind of screwed. 3 hours, we've got a little while to wait yet. I think Jeff is probably not going to talk to us now. But that's fine. Nice. I find it funny that there's a police curfew, but it only affects us. You know, and all these businesses are open, and everyone else is absolutely fine. But I guess from a game point of view, it would be kind of boring if everyone observed the curfew, because you wouldn't have any customers. Bloody cops. I'm really just trying to kill time until we can do our deals, wrap things up. But also we're getting experience for this. You get experience for evading the cops. So, you know, it's a good thing. I should say, I said in the previous few videos that if you save the game and then leave and come back and it's not when you sleep, you don't get the XP you do. It's just a visual bug. At the end of the day, the XP is awarded as you collect it. So thank you for the person that pointed that out, because it saved me a lot of hassle and stress as I've been playing the game quite a lot. Right, we might be able to go do our deals, of which we only have 2. That's predominantly because we've not been advertising any product. Alright, 1, 2, 3, done. And apartment block 2, so that's just over here. And then anything we've got left, I'm going to give to Benji to sell. And we'll make the switch to a new product in the morning, something that we can mix. Awesome. Let's go give this to Benji. Do we just quickly see if... Nice. Might as well get some experience from it. There you go, buddy. It's not much, but... and yeah, so we've now got a decent supply of pseudo. Actually, we better go pay her, because otherwise she's going to get more annoyed with us. Yeah. Done. Let's leave a little bit more in there. So she's doing pretty well. We're doing pretty good with him. I think we'll order another dead drop from her. Alright. Awesome. Now we're ready for when we come back next time. And we're going to be able to cook quite a lot of methylated spirits. But I think that's going to be it for today, folks. We will sleep and see how we did. Another 460 XP, not too bad. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, as James May says. Been watching a lot of his videos lately. And I will have more videos soon. See you next time, folks.